Oh, hello there. For those of you who are joining us for our first time ever, I am a level designer for a quote-unquote AAA game company who hasn't loved From Software games in the past and is doing a long play of Elden Ring. For those of you who have watched a few of these videos, you're thinking, hey, you who you've not named yourself, I guess you can call yourself Pudge, because, oh fuck, because that's the name of your channel and the character. Why are you doing an introduction? And I will respond to that. In the past few videos, there have been a handful of additional viewers, I think based on like impressions that YouTube provides. You know, it shows your thumbnail on someone's home screen, they click on it, they watch it for 2 minutes, they turn off. Whatever. For the past few videos, there's been, I've had more views, and that's not really that important to me because I don't necessarily want a lot of people watching these videos right now. Maybe in the future it'd be cool to have more people watching, to have more people engage with, but that's not necessarily something I'm interested in. And it seemed, you know, there's a larger number of people watching these videos occasionally, going from like 17 to 50 or whatever maybe sometimes. You know, maybe with a correlation due to the number of butt cheeks I put in the thumbnail. But because I'm not providing any sort of introduction to the video of who I am and why I'm doing this or why people should care, people are probably just clicking off because they don't care. And I no judgment if you don't want to watch this kind of content. But I want people to be able to click off intelligently because they don't want to watch someone with my title and background and stuff like that play games. So yeah, no judgment for anyone that clicks on this and clicks off. I totally get it. It's pretty low effort content in a sea of a lot of high effort content on this platform, and so, but I just wanted to give people a little bit more context before they click off. But I also wanted to start this video off with a survey. Is not the right word, but I'm going to use survey as a word. Oh, go away. Yeah, leash. So since I started playing, I've essentially been making content the same way. I don't know, around episode 30 or something. Oh, that music is just grating. I'm gonna teleport out of here when I can. Going from episode 20 or 30 or whatever it may be, I went from doing half-an-hour videos to 1-hour videos. Not a huge deal, not a big change, but change in format. But other than that, it's been the exact same ever since I started playing. And so I wanted to give those of you who tend to comment on the videos, be it Funky Fritter, Mucus Broth, Dorkman Blade, whoever may be, a chance to kind of have a little bit of input on what kind of content I make in this game. Because I can't commit more time to it than I do. And then this is not a complaint saying, oh, I work too hard on these videos. It's not at all. I'm enjoying playing it, and I'm going to keep playing it. It's just, how do you want to consume this content? And so I kind of thought of two different options, and maybe there's other ways that this could be approached, but this is kind of what I thought of. As option one, I just continue as is. I try to upload an hour of gameplay, maybe twice per week, sometimes 3 if I have a chance. It's pretty easy for me. I just do a little bit of editing here and there. Pretty easy, pretty raw. Like most of the gameplay is raw. I just cut out areas where there's no commentary or like nothing interesting happening. Upload them. Pretty simple. The second option is I would reduce my frequency of upload quite significantly, but try and increase the quality to some small degree, or at least the how would you say, density of action or points of interest or interesting things happening in my gameplay quite significantly by maybe only uploading one video every week or once every 2 weeks. Again, I don't have that much time to play and edit. With significantly more editing the videos, essentially only covering key gameplay moments, be it like important boss fights, story moments, all that kind of stuff. Because I'm going to be playing the same amount. You know, I play this game about 2 hours, 3 hours per week. But if people would prefer it, I could put more time into editing, but just release this content less frequently with a higher density of, I guess, interesting content. So those are kind of the two main options that I thought could be a possibility. If anyone has any opinions on that, let me know. Like, I'm really happy to engage with whatever people think would be better for their viewing pleasure. Because, like, frankly, it's not going to change how I play the game. I'll still play the game the same amount, and the editing time will be similar. It's just you will see less of it, less often. Because I know, this is a lot of to consume. I'm in part like 63, with videos averaging probably 45 minutes per video. Like, that's a long time to be watching someone play a game. So if you're interested in me kind of cutting this down to be more efficient, let me know. It's something I'll deliberate on and consider for the future, depending on how long it takes me to actually edit videos down to something more palatable and manageable. But yeah, if you have an opinion on that, let me know, and I will take like opinions into consideration, and then ultimately tell people about what the decision is some point in the near future. So I have to apologize. Due to my own actions in this video, I lose quite a bit of footage, and it frustrated me enough that I bought a capture card. So hopefully that won't affect me as much in the future. But I'm sorry I missed so much footage in this video, but I hope it's still enjoyable. Okay, with that out of the way, there's a few things I want to do in this video before I start getting back into things. It's, you know, I'm a little disappointed that either I misread the quest or something, that there was no difference in the Sea for River. I thought the whole reason why we came down here with Blide was to, like, unstick the stars from the sky, or, like, to make them move again, or whatever. That's why we went and fought Radon. And I come back here and there's not really been any change that I'm aware of. So I'm not really sure what's supposed to be happening here. Maybe I just misread or misinterpreted the end result of that fight with Radon, because Radon was clearly holding something back, which was the cause of that big crater. But I have a few things I want to do before I continue gameplay. One is, Mucus Broth reminded me that I had not read the Remembrance that I picked up from Radon. Or have I? What is it? Radon's Great Rune. Radon's Great Rune, devoid of any benediction. Oh. Seek the Divine Tower of Caelid, which stands upon the precipice at the Dragon Barrow shore. Okay. You're just throwing a bunch of words at me that I don't know. I don't know. The Divine Tower of Caelid must be in the Caelid Wilds, which stands upon the precipice at the Dragon Barrow shore. I don't think I've been to the Dragon Barrow shore yet. And I don't think... So I'm assuming it's somewhere in the Celia... Okay, maybe it's... If I advance past the Celia town of sorcery, maybe it's up here? Perhaps it's up here somewhere? Bestial Sanctum? I'm not sure. Okay, well, never mind. I also want to... It's been a while since I've been to the Roundtable Hold for lore purposes, and I'm assuming because I've killed Radon, which I think is one of the demigods, an important character in this game, there might be a little bit of updating here. So let's go to the Table of Lost Grace. Is that what it is? Where people always put their elbows on the table because they've don't say grace and have no etiquette. I don't know where I was going with that joke. Anyways, and see if there's a little bit of lore updates from everybody around the table. Let's find out. Oh wait, Roundtable Hold, not Table of Lost Grace. Is that what it's called? Oh, Table of Lost Grace, because it's not a site of Lost Grace. Yeah, whatever. Hello, Wagon Wheel Neck.
I have been waiting for your return.
Oh, have you?
I've decided to leave the Roundtable Hold after all.
Cool.
As I mentioned, I'm off in search of the noble Gold Mask.
Oh.
We may not meet again for some time.
Didn't Gold Mask die?
If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment.
I mean, I haven't really used you for anything. Wasn't Gold Mask one of the Tarnished that was introduced in the beginning? That was one of... I don't remember the significance of all the Tarnished, but he was one of the Tarnished. I mean, I'm sure all these things are very important, but I think I can get all these things from the turtle. And I may have mentioned this before. This guy looks a lot like a person I went to high school with who bullied me. He was a jerk. What's up?
Hello there. What can I do for you?
It's been a while since I've seen you, and there's a centipede somewhere. I haven't followed up with the centipede. Okay. Rogier. Oh, Rogier's getting whacked by the Scarlet Rot or something. Next time we see Rogier, he might be someone we have to fight. What's up?
You have returned. What is it?
Ooh, no. Receive power from remembrance. I still don't understand what this is. Wait, do I, like, if I click on one? Oh, with the Power of Remembrance menu, you can draw out the Power of Remembrance namesake. Each remembrance will provide one power. Once that power is claimed, the remembrance will be lost. Okay. Oh, I see. So you get an item? Oh, or I can buy stuff. Interesting. Oh, that might look cool. I really wish that we could compare to our based on our current equipped items. It'd be really nice to be able to just go, oh, what's this versus my... Wait, switch display, can I? Nope, that's a real bummer. Looks cool, though. Yes, I'll go forth. I'm surprised that she didn't mention anything about me killing Radon.
I feel like I'm really coming to grips with spirit tuning of late.
Oh, good for you.
I can see how and why immortal essence exists. A spirit under the Golden Order.
Okay.
I can understand their yearnings, what they become drawn to. Master Hugh said it himself, actually. That I'm no mere apprentice any longer.
What about an apprentice?
Once again, I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Roderick,
Ah.
certified spirit.
Certified by what? Did you write your exam? You got, Oh, curtsy. There's something you should know.
I can hear it from across the wing. The
Oh,
howling. I
right.
should keep
Okay,
your
yeah.
distance.
I'll go there eventually. I'm
I
not really
know
sure.
you're
I trust her. Do you think anything about my...
Well, I took you've no matter to lay out your own.
Yeah.
The girl has come a long way.
Yeah, she's come a long way.
As ever, time and technique have made her stronger.
Okay.
'Tis good to see.
Okay.
An imprisoned monster does not deserve an apprentice or a daughter. At times, that's precisely what she feels like to me.
I suppose that's nice.
I've gone soft. And it isn't easy.
It isn't easy to go soft? I don't know. It's pretty easy to go soft. Ah, yes, the bookworm.
Journey to the capital, Landell. To the east, the two fingers will deny.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Tell me about, show him Selvis's potion.
Is that potion what I think it is?
I don't know.
Bloody Selvis. I suppose he's up to something again.
Okay.
Oh, I won't interfere. You go ahead and do what you must. The Round Table has no code to speak of.
Okay.
But I ask you this. Are you really going to do the bit
Well,
of that twisted
he asked me to do
dog
something, therefore I need to do it.
Would you rather hand that potion to me and see if we can't get one over on the bastard?
Hold on, can I run away and start that conversation over? Because I don't remember who I was supposed to give that to. It was a key item, right? Yeah. To put it frankly, fuck that guy. Let's get one over on him. And this guy's been, I don't know, a bit of a dick to me,
Journey to the two fingers,
but not
baby.
quite as much of a dick as that other guy.
Is that potion that he selling? Oh, I wanted the Round Table. But I ask you. Oh,
But is that gonna
would you rather
make
hand that
Blythe mad at
potion
me?
to and see if we.
Because what was her name? Ronnie? She's gonna be mad at us? Fuck it. Fuck them.
Good. I'll dispose of the potion myself.
Uh-oh.
You go and see Selvis, but don't give anything away.
Okay.
Just tell him that you tricked your mark into drinking the potion, as planned.
He's gonna
Despite
see right through
knowing
me.
next to bloody nothing. He's so far up his own arse, he won't suspect it.
I don't know. I think he's gonna
His
find out.
noticeable display of arrogance will certainly be a sight to behold.
Okay.
General Radon, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, he fought Melania and her rot to a stance, and by my reckoning, Radon remains.
No, he doesn't.
Even now.
We killed him.
No, I doubt.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. I mean, I had to say yes when he asked for Selvis's potion. This is new. I have not done this before. I've not been here before. Is that not a bad boy? A bad spirit? Is that the Dung Eater? The loathsome dung eater? From the intro? Hi. Friend or foe?
Have you ever felt the curse?
Who are you?
With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not.
Okay.
You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement,
Okay, sure.
ignorant of your own.
Oh, does he eat dung because
You no longer
there's
interest me.
gold-tinged
I've
excrement?
been long without peace. Don't spoil my
Like the
quiet.
turtles? So he just eats it to try and gain... Can I...
I asked you, be thankful of the whole serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay.
From you?
I asked you not to be thankful of the whole serenity. It is all.
Okay. Dung ahead. Okay. Is there something I can do to fight you? Alright. So this is what, this is the screaming, perhaps, that the Spirit Tuner was talking about? Oh, cool hat, bro. Spirit Tuner was talking about? Coming from there? I don't know. Whatever. Actually, I feel like I'm definitely going to forget. So I need to go talk to that guy. Oh, I should probably go talk to all those people back at that tower. Ronnie? Was that their name? Right away. Yeah, Saluvis and Ronnie right away, because they are the people who I was doing chores for anyways. Better give me a nice big hug. Or kiss on the lips or something. Kiss on the lips. No, I don't want to kiss me on the lips. A nice compliment for killing Radon. Although Bly did a good job. It wasn't just me. Bly did great. Alexandra was a good help. And I'm almost thankful that there isn't a... This is... Oh, I've never had this thought before. One of the problems I've had with this game is obviously there's a lot of content to do. There's no... And because the UI system is intentionally vague or vague or old school in a way, the there's no quest journal, which is I obviously problematic because you lose track of what the heck everything is, but kind of for the first time I'm seeing the advantage of that. Interesting. Yeah, for the first time I think I'm seeing the advantage of not having a quest journal, because in the past with RPGs, specifically The Witcher, I've had difficulty with essentially side questing myself to death. I enjoyed The Witcher. I probably played it for close to like 80-something hours, which is an enormous amount of time. But I got nowhere near completing the critical path. That's because when I would explore and adventure to new areas, I just get this enormous number of new quests or side quests to do. I remember traveling to this new area and just receiving 4 or 5 new side quests, and then looking at my journal that I already had I don't know how many other side quests already in it, and I just felt overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that I had to do that was ping-ponging me across the map, back and forth, and I just kind of got exhausted with it. And I think one of the advantages that not having a quest journal has demonstrated in this game is that my brain can only hold on to so many side quests at a time. And so due to my brain's natural limited storage capacity, I never totally feel overwhelmed in this game as far as side quests go. And I know there's tons that are active in the back end of the game right now. I've got the Jon Snow thing, I've got the Celia Crystal thing, I've got the poison of the person thing, I've got the half a crystal tear thing, I have more Ronnie things. I have the Spirit Tuner thing in the Round Table Hold. I have the Dung Eater thing, which I just saw. There's so many things going on, but I don't feel necessarily overwhelmed because the game isn't tracking them for me. And so I don't have that information all immediately present. And I can write it down, which is great. But this is kind of the first time that I haven't felt overwhelmed with so many side quests active at once, and it's because my brain is the thing that has to keep track of it. And while this might sound like a knock on the game, it sincerely isn't. It's just the first time that I've been able to kind of reflect on the number of side quests I've had in this game, And if I had this number of side quests active in another game, I'd probably feel overwhelmed. But because the game isn't keeping track of it for me, and it's just my little pea brain trying to remember all those things, it actually makes this game more palatable and makes me more willing to want to explore and complete these side quests, which is really interesting. So I never really thought of this lack of journal in a positive light until now. And I know I'll miss content because of that. I'll forget about content because of that. But it does make the game, in some strange way, a little bit more manageable and easier to digest. So that's a very unexpected but welcome change to other open world RPGs that has actually kept this game fresher and less intimidating to complete in some way. I lost the footage where I talked to Salubis, but essentially what he said was he believed me when I lied to him that whatever her name was drank the potion, and apparently it didn't work. And so as repaying my debt of gratitude, he's now going to teach me. So he just offers up some spells to me for me to learn. Guy's a total prick. So let's talk to this lady after we killed Radon. Okay, never mind. Teleporting. So I watched a YouTube video that showed me that indeed there was a hole opened up in the ground by the oh, what? Where'd my marker go? By the falling star from Radon. I just didn't find it. So I'm gonna go back there and see if I can jump down that hole and see what's there. And then after that, assuming this doesn't take me on like a 12-hour detour, probably go up to Celia. I want to find Blythe again because I don't know where Blythe went. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with Blythe. I totally like missed. I talked to him afterwards and he said something about talking to Ronnie or something. But like I thought the whole point of this was to go back to Celia after we had unstuck the stars, but I guess that's not what's happening. So if I know you can get underground here some way, so let's find our way under and continue on this path that we opened up for ourselves. Here we are. I just didn't go far enough, I guess. Oh no. Alright, video guide coming up. It kind of, it's so clear, it kind of bothers me how they intentionally made the VE in here foggier just to like make it more difficult. This little traversal, it's not even a traversal puzzle. It's just a traversal thing. Where you fall onto something. I died there? Oh, yes. But yeah, the VE makes it a little bit harder to see. Okay, so I don't go... Alright, well, this looks about right. Cool. And you look like an entrance? Cool, here we are. Now, what is this place? Oh, are we in the upper level of Siofria River now? So this is now how we unstick the stars? Perhaps? Hey, homie, is that a dead end? Yeah, this looks like a dead end. You dick of a level artist, level designer. Just put a wall here. Just put a wall. Just put a wall. Just put a wall. Cut it off earlier so it doesn't look like the way you can run. I guess because it's my job, I get so bothered by those little dead ends. Yeah, you show me if I can fall down. I guess I have to fall down here. Where am I? Ducus turba. So that's the same kind of plants that were in the Siofra River. So, center. Okay. Oh my. I wonder how stupid I've looked in some of these. How did this person die? Yeah, I mean, it seems like you would just jump from here, no? Onto this? Is it? Okay. Am I a master platformer? Don't answer that one because you can't. I mean, you could. You could type to me that no, you are not a master platformer. Most people don't die on that fall. But I'm just going to say, yeah, I'm a master platformer for not dying there. This is... These no... Soporific Greece. These nobles just love jumping onto things and almost falling off. They're everywhere. Nice helmet. What do we got here? Solidified grease made from a mixture of light purple materials, craftable item, coats, armaments, inflicting sleep. The effects last for only a short time. Okay. Sleep. That's not a... I don't think I've done anything with sleep yet. Now it looks like this is all just dead space over there. I don't know. I guess so. Maybe. Nokron Eternal City. Okay. Are we part of... Yeah, so we're in Sofria as well. So Nokron is a city in Sofra. One day I'll get the pronunciation of that right. No, you know what? Whatever. I do my best with what I've got. And what I have is 2 dumb lips and a dumb mouth. Mm-hmm. Site of Grace nearby, please. Thank you. Can't horse up, so it seems like this is the way I should go. Although... Be this a shortcut? I mean... It looks like if we go up here first, then eventually we can go down there, and then down there. But if we go down there first, then we can't necessarily get back up here. So let's go this way first. They really don't like you. How are you gonna do this, buddy? Oh, maybe it's a bit of a reward here for doing this jump, because it's... Oh, I just hate how you can't engage sprint without rolling first. So I gotta, like... Oh, shit! I'm so far away. My god. Did I say something about being a master platformer before that failure of a platform jump? Forgive me. I have sinned. Fuck. Have I also hated that I mentioned that I hate imprecise visual languages for walkable angles? Have I said that recently? And so to clarify what I just said, the company I work for, we spend a lot of time trying to ensure that when the player goes through an environment, it's very clear what is walkable and what isn't. Now this looks like a wall to me, so it's pretty clear. If I try to jump on this, I'm not going to land on it. This angle over here, it's not quite as clear. So generally what my company tries to do is we build dead zones where we don't build angles. Like if a character can walk up to 35 degrees and we have walls where the player can't walk up at like 90 or 60 degrees, we try not to build slopes in that angle. You know, we don't always... Yeah, I agree. Still no item. We don't like this. It's not perfect. The environment's not perfect, but we try to avoid building in those dead zones so it's very clear to the player where the player can walk and where the player can't. So here, I was like, oh, I'll be able to jump on that angle because it's, I don't know, it looks okay. And then I just kind of slid off and then I died, which wasted my time. I mean, it's my fault, kind of. But as someone who focuses a lot on environment metrics and making sure that there are clear, readable environments, stuff like that really bothers me. All right, now how do I do this? Shit. It's like I can't sprint. I can't get enough runway to sprint and jump. Item ahead. Except try like this. You gotta. Oh, my hands are so slippery right now 'cause it's so hot in the city that I'm at, and I'm nervous. Ugh. But I feel like I can't get enough distance to start a sprint properly. If I go this way, visions of bloodstains to speak. So. Okay, I gotta do this one more time. I know this will be the 4th time, but I gotta see if I can. Can I? I wonder if I can get that sprint going before I. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try this one more time. Because this is like one of those things. As I was just talking about visual languages, this is something we kind of try to avoid building. The company I work for is because it's not really clear to the player if you can jump across this gap or not, and the only way to find out is to try. And if you try and you die, I guess it's a learning experience, but it's also kind of wasting the player's time. And so that's a bit of a different. Like I get the value of having these kind of questionable distances, but it's a bit of a different design philosophy that I'm used to, where it's not about the player discovering if they can jump across things. It's about the skills they need to jump across things. So they'll know, oh yeah, I can get across that. It's gonna be tough, but I can for sure. Whereas this is like, it's not really that clear. Although I think I saw someone jump across as a ghost or shadow or whatever. But let's see if I can do this. I am the best platformer who has ever lived. No doubt in my mind I would have made that. Ever. Oh shit. Hole ahead, therefore be wary of down. Okay, well thanks, that's very, oh shit. Come on, give me some applause. I did it, yeah, thank God. Ghost flame torch. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Metal torch that burns with cold ghost flame, tool of the fallen hawks who prowled the underground rivers, which are probably what we fought before under fallen hawks. When the band's last embers were used up in their long search, they began to burn the bones of their fellows, acquiring the cold ghost flame but sealing their fates as dwellers of the underground for all eternity. What kind of weapon is it? Oh, it's an intelligence. Torch stack. Let's just hold it. That's pretty cool. Looks a lot like Veilfire from Dragon Age Inquisition. I mean, it's just different colored flame. Oh, I wonder if they've gotten any sort of interaction. Can I light you? Nope. Another screenshot for me. Or another thumbnail for me. Perfect. I mean, that's something that would be nice if this game had a little bit of environmental interaction between fire and sconces and stuff. Adds a little bit of puzzles. Because all the puzzles that you solve in this game, I think, are either by like just interacting with a thing by pressing a button, as opposed to using an item in your inventory. So stuff like Breath of the Wild really kind of demonstrated that you can have these environmental puzzles based on players' either items in their inventory, be it torches or using axes to cut down trees. So that kind of stuff's really cool to see in games. What is that? It's Alex Mack. Or, yeah, Alex Mack. Was it Alex Mack that turned into that big mercury puddle and moved around? 1990s teen sitcom, perhaps you'd call it? Okay, let's go over here. Well, because you are made of what seems to be mercury, I'm assuming you are... Oh, hi. Slow? Whoa! Okay, and I'm assuming you're sensitive to light. It's sensitive enough, right? That guy pulled a serious T-1000, turning into liquid metal and then making a long spiky poke. Liar ahead. Okay, I believe you. I'm not going to bother messing with these guys. So why did that do less damage? I charged it up the same amount. Look at the hitbox in this game sometimes are spectacular. The reason why I dodged that is because my character was in a Visions of Betrayal. Item ahead. Oh, I see. Liar ahead. But, like, where's the item, you know? Oh, this is where we would have dropped down before, so we would have missed the... we wouldn't have gotten that torch. Which I think, one thing I'm not... I wish this game rewarded you with more runes. Because I lost footage twice. Not lost, it's my fault. I ended up getting to the first site of grace after fighting some of these ghoulish-looking creatures here. Which I will... Hi. Oh. Which I will fight now on camera because I lost that footage. And that's not your fault. You shouldn't suffer for my mistakes. But boy, do I ever hate... Oh, I don't know what this stats effect is. I think it's like Spirit Flame or Ghost Flame. But boy, do I hate recording on a PlayStation 4. Because there's no indicator... Oh, no, 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 no. There's no indicator of whether or not you are actually recording actively. Unless you stop recording and then start again. So, you don't actually know. Alright, so when you kill those guys, they drop Spirit Flame arrows. Which do... What do they do? Again, let me read it out loud for you. Arrow set alight with Ghost Flame before firing, deals magic damage while also afflicting foes with frost, used by the company of the Fallen Hawk once ordered to explore the Eternal City. So, the Fallen Hawk must be those guys. Who ordered them, though? And how are they different than... Who are these guys? Were these... Metal torch that burns with the cold Ghost Flame, tools of the Fallen Hawks who prowled the underground rivers. When the band's last embers were used up in the long search, they began to burn the bones of the fellow, requiring the cold Ghost Flame, but sealing their fate as dwellers in the underground for all eternity. So I don't know yet who sent these beings under here. I also got something from the T-1000 thing, which I will read out to you. Where'd you go? Ah, Silver Tear Husk. Which I think it looks a lot like... Is it this? No, Alberneric Bloodclot. No, it looks a lot like... or it looks like this. A crystal tear form slowly ages with the Erd Tree's bounty falls on the ground. That's not what I was thinking. Oh, Larval Tear. What's with all these tears? A core of a creature of mimicry known as the Silver Tear. As much as substance as living organism, material acquired by the amber egg cradled by Renella, queen of the full moon, to birth people anew. That looks similar to Silver Tear Husk. It's all these tears. Something's going on here. But a hardened husk shed by a lifeless form. These are, I think, I'm guessing, like the corpses kind of those T-1000 Alex Mack looking things. Known as the Silver Tear, found in and around the Eternal City, material used for crafting items. The Silver Tear makes a mockery of life, reborn again and again into imitation. So I guess like the tear is like a thing of rebirth, like because we used to respec the larval tear. Perhaps one day it will be reborn a lord, like me. So maybe... Oh, maybe we combine Silver Tear husks into larval tears, and then those help us become reborn with Renella. Therefore, the Silver Tear husks become reborn lord because they're using us to respec. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for me. Sorry, I lost a bunch of footage this episode. I was doing things, so I stopped my recording, and then I guess I didn't realize that I didn't restart it. But anyways, I really appreciate your time, and if you have any thoughts on how these videos should be structured in the future, I'm always happy to take feedback, and I can't guarantee that I will take your idea or your suggestion, but I would love to hear what you think, because I want you to enjoy what you're watching. So yeah, we'll figure something out. Okay, thanks for your time, and take care, and we'll see you next time. Okay, bye-bye.